Welcome to our summary of Setting the Table by Danny Meyer. In this book, Meyer doesn't just talk about running a restaurant, he reveals the secret to creating unforgettable experiences that go beyond just serving food. Setting the Table dives into the power of Enlightened Hospitality, a philosophy that puts people at the center of every decision. From employees to guests and even the community and suppliers, Meyer believes that taking care of people first leads to true success. It's not just about making money, it's about building relationships and trust. This book shows how focusing on human connections can turn a good business into a great one, making customers want to return again and again. Meyer also talks about his past and the important people and events that shaped his ideas about hospitality. He remembers how food was a big part of his life growing up. From trading sandwiches at school to exploring different food cultures during his travels, he learned that food is a way to show what a community values. He also shares stories about three important men in his life: his father Morty, his grandfather Morton, and his other grandfather Irving. They each had different views on business. His father loved to take risks and was passionate about French culture, while his grandfathers were more cautious. These differences taught Meyer how to balance being creative with careful planning in his own approach to business. Some of Meyer's key experiences, like his time at Camp Nebogaman, deepened his love for food and hospitality. At camp, he learned not just how to cook, but also about teamwork, being resourceful, and respecting nature. These lessons stayed with him and became part of how he ran his restaurants, where food and community go hand in hand. Meyer then looks back on his early career. He started in journalism and politics, which taught him valuable management and communication skills. But his heart was always in the restaurant industry. A conversation with his uncle pushed him to follow his passion for restaurants instead of law school, marking the beginning of his journey as a restaurateur. His experiences working at Pesca and traveling abroad taught him that both great food and warm service are necessary for a memorable dining experience. This idea became the foundation for his success in fine dining. Meyer didn't stop at Pesca. He traveled to Italy and France, working in top kitchens and learning from their rich culinary traditions. These experiences helped him develop a vision of blending European artistry with American hospitality. During this time, Meyer also met mentors who greatly influenced how he thought about the restaurant business. One was Gordon Dudash, a bar manager who showed Meyer how important it is to be genuinely friendly and warm. Another was Michael Romano, a talented chef who shared Meyer's passion for food and wine. These relationships gave Meyer not only technical skills, but also the understanding that true hospitality would make his restaurants stand out. With years of experience and help from mentors, Meyer was ready to open his first restaurant, Union Square Cafe, which marked a big moment in setting the table. He faced early challenges like high demand and a new kitchen staff. These problems pushed him to improve operations, carefully plan menus, and provide excellent service. He learned how to turn challenges into chances to show great hospitality, which became central to his business approach. As his business grew, Meyer worried about failure, thinking of his father's struggles. But with the success of Union Square Cafe and support from his wife Audrey, he moved forward. This led to the opening of Gramercy Tavern with chef Tom Colicchio. They aimed to mix the luxury of fine dining with the cozy feel of a neighborhood tavern. Every detail, from the antique decor to the creative menu, showed Meyer's commitment to creating a place that was both elegant and welcoming. This period not only grew his business, but also strengthened his belief in combining great food with genuine hospitality. As Meyer opened more restaurants, he faced more problems. Gramercy Tavern became very popular, but service issues started to appear. Meyer admits that he made leadership mistakes during this time. However, it was a learning experience that helped him improve his management skills and set up systems to keep high standards in all his restaurants. Opening restaurants like 11 Madison Park and Tabla brought new challenges, from construction delays to money problems. But Meyer adapted and showed that true success comes from always learning and being ready to change. Throughout his career, Meyer stresses how important it is to understand the community around each restaurant. He talks about how knowing the neighborhood, the guests, and the kind of dining experience he wants to create is key to making each place special. A strong and motivated team is also important. Meyer encourages his staff to take initiative and work together, which he believes is essential for any successful business. One of the big ideas in Meyer's thinking is explained in the 51% solution. He believes that the real key to success in his restaurants is the people working there. He values emotional skills more than technical skills, calling it the 51-49 balance. Technical skills can be taught, but qualities that make guests feel welcome are harder to find and more valuable. Meyer looks for 5 key traits in his employees: optimistic warmth, intelligence, work ethic, empathy, and integrity. Optimistic warmth means being friendly and positive. Intelligence is about wanting to learn. Work ethic is being dedicated to doing a good job. Empathy means understanding what guests need. Integrity is doing what's right. Employees with these traits, whom Meyer calls hospitalitarians, help create a true culture of hospitality. To make sure new hires fit in, Meyer uses a trailing system. This system combines training with a trial period to see if new employees match the team's spirit and values. Leadership, communication, and coaching are all part of this process, creating a workplace where everyone feels valued and motivated. For Meyer, it's not just about hiring the right people. It's about building a team that makes both guests and staff happy, leading to long-term success. In the 6th section of Setting the Table, called The Virtuous Cycle of Enlightened Hospitality, Meyer explains his core business idea: putting people first. He says 5 groups are key to a business: employees, guests, the community, suppliers, and investors. But unlike most businesses, Meyer puts employees first. He believes that when employees feel cared for, they give great service to guests, which leads to success in every other area of the business. Meyer explains that when employees feel valued, they do a better job making customers happier. Happy customers come back more often and tell others about the business. This improves the company's reputation and strengthens relationships with suppliers, which leads to more profits for investors. Meyer's approach shows that by taking care of employees, businesses can create a cycle where everyone benefits, from the staff to the customers to the investors. Meyer talks about how important it is to be part of the community and have good relationships with suppliers. He believes helping the community is not only the right thing to do, but also smart for business. By joining local events, supporting charities, and donating extra food to shelters, his restaurants build strong connections with the community. This makes the company look good and gives employees a sense of pride, making them more motivated to do their best. When it comes to suppliers, Meyer sees them as more than just people who sell products. He treats them as key partners in his business. By building trust and respect, Meyer makes sure he gets high-quality ingredients, which are very important to keeping his restaurant's standards high. These strong relationships help his business run smoothly and keep customers happy. In The Art of Hospitality, Meyer talks about the big challenges he faced when opening the Modern at the Museum of Modern Art, MoMA. This project included a fine dining restaurant and several cafes, all part of the museum's reopening. It was hard to manage the staff and logistics for such a big event, but Meyer shows how being flexible and working together as a team helped them succeed. Even with little time to prepare and 20,000 visitors expected on the first day, his team delivered great service under pressure. This experience taught Meyer that being ready for anything and keeping high standards is always important, no matter the situation. Opening a restaurant in a museum brought its own set of challenges. The Modern had to follow strict rules and serve many different types of guests, from casual visitors to art lovers. To handle these challenges, Meyer and his team got creative. They used ideas from Roman rusticarias, serving seasonal dishes that could be quickly prepared without open flames. This solution wasn't just about following the rules, It was also about making the dining experience special for everyone. Meyer's ability to balance the needs of museum visitors and people looking for gourmet food showed his talent for creating a space that worked for many kinds of customers. He didn't just focus on where the restaurant was, he made sure the whole experience was enjoyable for all guests. Meyer also talks about making careful business decisions. Sometimes he turned down big opportunities, like opening restaurants in casinos or luxury hotels, because they didn't fit his values. This shows that Meyer cares more about long-term growth and keeping his brand strong than making quick money. For him, staying true to his values is more important than short-term profits. Meyer also believes that timing is important in business. Sometimes a good opportunity might not be right at the moment, but could fit better in the future. This shows how important it is to stay flexible and be ready to change in the fast-moving hospitality industry. As Setting the Table wraps up, Meyer looks back at his journey and what he's learned. He says that success is not just about making money. It's about having a positive impact on everyone involved: employees, customers, the community, and suppliers. By focusing on people, Meyer believes businesses can create a cycle where everyone wins, leading to long-term success. His commitment to doing more for others has not only helped him build successful restaurants, but also given him personal satisfaction. Meyer's ideas have changed the restaurant industry, encouraging others to focus on true hospitality and helping the community. This approach leads to both financial success and a lasting, meaningful impact. As he looks to the future, Meyer's guiding principles will continue to shape Union Square Hospitality Group, showing that businesses can be both profitable and make a positive difference. His final message is simple: by caring for people in the community, businesses can achieve lasting success and leave a positive legacy. If you liked this summary, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us create more book summaries and share useful advice. Stay tuned for more content that can help you grow both financially and personally. Thanks for watching.